Hello, good morning friends. We are back again with our class, and today we shall change our subject again. We are coming back to geography. Long ago we had began with geography when the school reopened. I hope you are still in touch with the topics. You have not forgotten the topics. We were talking about different natural things. Now we shall come to the minerals and the power resources. We studied about various resources and so in other chapters, and we also talked about the need for conservation, and we talked about soil, vegetation and so on. Now let us come to mineral and power resources. So you already know what is mineral. We mine out from the earth the minerals. Different types of minerals are there, and also the power resources. These minerals are used for producing power, so they are resources for power. So let us come and begin this class. You can take your textbook, lesson number 3, on which page? Page 24. First let us see an example of a boy. His name was Kiri. I hope there is no Kiri among you. So Kiri was visiting Sukan in his native place near Danbad. So he is going to visit his friend. Kiri was amazed to see that large areas were black. So when this boy looked around, he saw large areas is black. He was thinking, what is the reason why this place appearing to be black? Sukan, why is this place so black and dusty? So she is asking. So Kiri is a girl. So she is asking, why this area is looking black and look very dusty? This is because of the coal mines nearby. Do you see the trucks? They are carrying the mineral coal, replied Sukan. So Sukan replied to her, this place looks very black and dusty because we have nearby coal mines are there, and you see so many trucks are there lying up because they are carrying coal from this place to other places. So Sukan's house is near to the coal mine, and because of that there is a lot of black dust is coming up and it is settling everywhere, and the whole place looks very black. What are minerals? Asked Kiri. So Kiri is asking what are minerals. Sukan replied, have you ever seen a baker baking biscuits? The flour, milk, sugar and sometimes eggs are mixed together. While eating the baked biscuits, can you see these ingredients separately? Just as in the case of biscuits, there are a number of things that you cannot see. Rocks on this earth have several minerals called mineral mix in them, and these minerals are scattered throughout the earth's rocky crust. So the boy explained that we buy biscuit and eat from the shops, but if you go to the place where they are making biscuit, you will find they are mixing so many things. They mix what are the things? The flour, the milk, sugar and eggs. So many things are mixed together and added together and baked together, and we get the biscuits. So if you take a biscuit and look, we cannot see things separately. Everything is mixed together and form one. That is biscuit. The same way, on the earth also, there are so many things are there inside the earth, especially inside the rocks. So these things are called minerals. Inside the rocks, several types of things are there. They are called minerals. So that is how, in simple terms, this boy was explaining to Kiri. Now let us come to the points. What are minerals? Let us learn properly what is the meaning of minerals. A naturally occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition is a mineral. So we can underline what is mineral. A naturally occurring substance. So mineral is naturally occurred. It is not created by human beings. It is occurring or happening naturally. And it has a definite chemical composition, and this mineral is composed of certain chemicals, and that is naturally formed. So that is called chemical. So it is not created by human beings. It is created by nature, and it has got certain chemical composition. You study in chemistry about chemical composition. So in the mineral also certain chemicals are composed together and form these different minerals. So different minerals will have different chemical compositions. So minerals are not evenly distributed over the space. They are concentrated in a particular area or rock formations. And some minerals are found in areas which are not easily accessible, such as the Arctic Ocean and the Antarctica. So, if we said the minerals are formed naturally and it is under the earth, especially inside the rock. So, if you look all around the earth, we will not find the chemical everywhere. Some places will have plenty of minerals, some places will have very less minerals, and some places it may be very difficult to take it out. It may be in a difficult place, like for example in the inside the ocean, Arctic Ocean, under the ocean there is plenty of minerals, but how to take it out? It is under the water. Or in the Antarctic regions, it is all covered with ice and snow, and so very difficult to go there, so cold. So there are some places which are very difficult to reach, but still there are a lot of chemicals are there. Minerals are there. So there are some places lot of minerals are there, some places very less, some places it is really difficult to reach out to there. So minerals are formed in different types of geological environment. So minerals are formed in different types of geological environment under various conditions, and they are created by natural processes without any human interference, and they can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness, and chemical properties such as solubility. So we said the minerals are a gift of nature. It is not created by human beings, and there can be different type of minerals are there, and some of them have got different properties. They have different colors, different density. That means some are very hard, some are very loose, and some are very large, and so on. And some of them have got different chemical solubility also is a property also is a like solubility. Some if you put in the water it will melt, some will not melt. So different minerals have got different properties, different qualities are there. So let us see the different types of chemicals, how are they, what are they, and so on. So we have different types of minerals. So we can say minerals we can divide mostly into two. Can you say which are they? One is metallic, another one is non-metallic. So they can be divided into two. One is metallic, another one is non-metallic. Metallic and non-metallic. From the name itself it is very clear. Metallic means metal, minerals having metal, and non-metallic means minerals not having metal. So we said different minerals have got different compositions. Some are composed of metal, some are composed of non-metal. So some of the minerals which are having metal, they are called metallic minerals, and the minerals which are not having mineral at all, they are called non-metallic minerals. And this metallic mineral can be divided again into two. This one we can divide into two again. This is one is called ferrous, another one is called non-ferrous. ferrous and non-ferrous. So ferrous means having iron content. Iron. So we said metal. Iron is one of the metals. So if that mineral is having iron content, it is called ferrous mineral. And if there is no iron, there are some other metals are there, then they are called non-ferrous minerals. So look in the book, let us see again. There are over 3,000 different minerals. So over the earth or in the nature, we can say there are more than 3,000 different minerals are there. On the basis of composition, how these minerals are composed, he said they are composed of different chemical composition. So based on their composition, we can divide or we can classify the minerals mainly as metallic and non-metallic minerals. We already said having containing iron and having not containing iron. So minerals are normally divided into two, metallic and non-metallic. And metallic minerals contain metal in raw form. So the metallic minerals is containing metals in the raw form, not in the purified form, just like we see the iron or the steel. All these are metals. They are not as it is in the under the earth in the form of mineral. We have to mine it out and we have to purify it. Then only we can make it into the present form of the metal that we see around us. So they are found in the crude form. And metals are hard substances that conduct heat and electricity and have a characteristic luster or shine. So what are the speciality of a metal? The speciality of metal is they are able to conduct heat and electricity. Conduct means allowed to pass through, not conducting programs and so on. Here in the science, when we say conduct or conductor, one that is allowing the heat to pass through. So if you heat up the end part of an iron piece, after some time the heat will reach the other end. If you are catching an iron piece and other end you are putting in the fire, the beginning you will not feel hot, and afterwards you will feel the iron is becoming hotter and hotter, and your hand also is becoming hot, and you will put down the iron. So because it is allowing the heat to pass through, iron is a conductor. Or you catch one firewood and burn the other side. You catch for a long time, your hand is not becoming hot because the firewood or the wood is not a conductor. It is not allowing the heat to pass through. That is called conductor. So the metals, if you heat up one side, the heat will be passed to the other side. Or if you connect to the electricity, the current will pass through. If you connect one side of the iron to an electric wire and touch the other side, you will get shock because it is passing the electricity. So metals are a good conductor of electricity and heat. Then they also have got a luster or shine. The metals can shine. And iron ore, bauxite, manganese ore are some examples. So some of the minerals, metallic minerals. Examples are iron ore. So we get iron ore and we purify it and make it pure iron. Or bauxite or manganese. All these are metallic minerals. And metallic minerals may be ferrous or non-ferrous. So we said we can divide them again into ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous and non-ferrous. So we can have ferrous and non-ferrous. Two types of metallic minerals are there. Then ferrous minerals like iron ore, manganese or chromides contain iron. So the minerals that contain iron, they are called ferrous. Then a non-ferrous mineral does not contain iron but may contain some other metals such as gold, silver, copper or lead and so on. So all these are metallic containing metals, and in the ferrous it is containing only iron, but in the non-ferrous metallic mineral They may be containing some other metals, not iron but any other. Gold, silver, copper, all these are metals. Any of them may be containing in this non-ferrous metals. I hope you understand. So that is then. So we can underline what is the meaning of ferrous and what is the meaning of non-ferrous metals. So ferrous minerals contain iron, and non-ferrous minerals contain no iron but some other metals. And non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. Now we come to the other side. Non-metallic minerals. There is no metal at all. In that minerals we will not find any metals. So limestone, mica and gypsum are examples of such minerals. So these minerals like limestone, there is no iron content in the limestone, or gypsum or mica, they are not containing any iron properties there. So they are called non-metallic minerals. And the mineral fuels like coal and petroleum are also non-metallic minerals. We know we use a lot of petrol, diesel, all these petroleum products in our daily life for vehicle and other functioning of the machines, engines and so on. So all these are also minerals, but there is no iron content. So they are all non-metallic minerals. In the petroleum products, when we get this crude oil, there is no metal inside. And minerals can be extracted by mining, drilling or quarrying. So we said the minerals are found under the earth, and to take it out or to mine it out, there are three different ways of taking out the minerals from under the earth. What are they? One is called mining, another one is called drilling, and another one is called quarrying. So let us see them one by one. So first one, let us see mining. So the way to take out mineral from the earth, the first method is mining. And mining is, again, there are two types. One is called open cast mining, another one is shaft mining. So open cast and shaft. So these two types of minings are there. Let us see what is it. So the process of taking out minerals from rocks buried under the earth's surface is called mining. You can underline what is the definition of mining. What is mining? The process of taking out minerals from rocks buried under the earth's surface is called mining. So most of the minerals are found inside the rock, that is under the earth. So they have to dig out and take it out, the minerals that are there inside the rock, and that process is called mining. Then minerals that lie at shallow depths are taken out by removing the surface layer. So we know most of the rocks are under the earth. On top there will be soil. So to find out that place or to find out that rock, we have to remove the top layer of the soil. And this is known as open cast mining. So by removing the top soil of top of the rock and try to take out the mineral from the rock by removing the top soil, first we have to identify the rock by removing the soil. That is called open cast. Okay. By opening the earth, we find out the rock. Then deep bores called shafts have to be made to reach mineral deposits that lie at great depths. That is called shaft mining. So this open cast mining is possible only if the rock is not very deep in the earth. If it is very deep, then we will get tired of removing the mud. It will become very big deep ditch. So that will not be very easy. So if the rock is not very deep under the earth, then we remove the soil with the JCB or other machines, and then the rock becomes visible and we can take it out. We can see the rock and we can mine out the minerals from the rock. Suppose the rock is very deep under the earth, maybe let us say 1 kilometer deep or 2 kilometer deep under the earth. Is it possible to remove the soil so deep? Not possible at all. It will be very expensive to remove soil in such a long deep. So in that places, what will they do? They will not remove the soil, but they will dig deep, like a tube well. You must have seen the tube well or ring well. So they will drill and go deeper and deeper, exactly in that spot. So without removing all the soil, they will just dig inside deep and they drill inside and go deeper and deeper. That is called shaft mining. So open cast is possible only if the rock is not very deep under the earth. If the rock is very deep under the earth, then they have to do shaft mining. They have to drill and go deeper only in that place. That is, removing the soil is very expensive. Then petroleum and natural gas occur far below the earth's surface, and deep wells are bored to take them out, and this is called drilling. So in order to put into this shaft mining, we use, I already said, we do the drilling. For example, the fossil fuels like petroleum products, that is very deep under the earth. So it is not possible to remove the soil and go deeper and deeper. Then we will spend a lot of money and at the end it will be very expensive. So instead of removing the soil, what they do is, with the machine they drill and make deep hole till they reach that place of petroleum mineral. They dig deep. That is called, what method they use for mining out petroleum products? It is called shaft, and under the shaft it is called, properly called, drilling. It is called drilling. They make hole on the earth. So if they ask how do the petroleum products are mined out, then we can say they are mined out through drilling. And drilling comes under what kind of mining? Shaft mining. So you can see there is in the page figure 3.4. They are going deep down with the machine, digging, drilling deeper in order to get that petroleum products. Then minerals that lie near the surface are simply dug out by quarrying. So if it is dug out, if it is very near, for example, we saw in the beginning of this lesson when it is reaching the coal mines were there, and so that is found just open on the place, and so they dig out and break that and make into pieces and they use as fuel like coal, and so that is called quarrying. So first one is quarrying, second one is drilling. That will come here. Second one is drilling. Then third one is called quarrying. Third one is called quarrying. So I'll explain once again. Mining, the first method of taking out minerals from under the earth is mining, and two types of minings are there. Open cast. If it is, the rock is not very deep, then we can remove the mud and take out the mineral from the rock. That is easy, less expensive. And if it is very deep, then they go deeper and deeper and take out. That is called shaft mining. Then minerals like petroleum and other products which are very deep under the earth. So there they do use another method called drilling. With the help of machine they go deep down digging and make wells, and then they extract, take it out the petroleum products that are underneath. Then quarrying, you know quarry, even there is quarry line here. So the area that is on top, that is the big rocks that are there, we can take it out just by removing the topsoil, or even the rock may be visible on top, some may be projecting out, coming out on top of the earth, and so they start breaking and taking it out. That is called quarrying. So the big stone that we see or we break and take for making different things, houses or other things, they are also minerals. We are not using for any extracting mineral from there, but we are using it for building houses and other purpose. But there are minerals inside the rock. So that is called quarrying. So the coal also is sometimes very top of this earth, not very deep. So we'll be digging out and taking out. So these are the different types of extracting minerals from the earth: mining, drilling and quarrying. And can you say which one will be the easiest one or cheapest one? It will be the open cast mining and quarry mining. That will be just very close to the top of the earth, the crust of the earth, and so therefore without spending much money, without extracting much, without spending much money, we will be able to extract the minerals from there. Now you can see in the small column is given there a little bit of general knowledge. Let us see that. A rock is an aggregate of one or more minerals but without definite composition of constituent minerals. So the rock that we see in our place or on the earth, what is it? It is an aggregate of one or more minerals. So more minerals joined together. It is a combination of many minerals. And rocks from which minerals are mined are known as ores. We can underline that. What is understood by ore, or what is meaning of ore? The rock that is used for taking out mined minerals are called ores. So if there is a big ore, a big rock, and the people have found out, or the scientists have found out, inside that rock there is plenty of minerals, then that rock will be called, what it will be called? Ore. So the ordinary rock that we break and use for making houses, roads and so, there may not be much mineral. Something will be there, but it is not worth taking out. There may be very little maybe there. But if our rock is rich in minerals, then scientists will identify that and they will use it for extracting minerals from there. Then that rock will be known as ore. Although more than 2,800 types of minerals have been identified, only about 100 are considered ore minerals. So we say on the earth there are more than 2,800 types of minerals have been identified. How many minerals are there? More than 2,800 types of minerals are there. Then only about 100 are considered ore minerals. So out of these 2,800 minerals, how many of them are considered to be ore minerals? Only just about 100. Only 100 of them are coming from rocks and so on. So they are ore minerals, minerals that are taken out from ore or from the rock. So that is a general knowledge, very valuable, and you will get the knowledge or get the idea of what is ore and so on. So what is ore? And the stone from where the minerals are mined out, that is called ore. How many types of minerals are there? 2,800. Then out of that, how many are coming from the rocks or from the ore? Just 100 of them are coming from ore. So that is about minerals and different types of minerals from where it is taken out and so on. So I hope you have understood the minerals. It is very simple. So read your lessons few times more and you will be able to understand. So what is needed to remember in this class is what is a mineral and how many types of minerals are there and what are the methods used for extracting these minerals and so on. So try to read through it and try to get that knowledge into your mind and let it remain there, because the coming days as well will be talking about this again and again. So beginning part, if you don't understand, then it will be difficult for you. So try to understand it nicely and then you will be able to do well. So for today, let us wind it up and we'll meet again in the next class. So thank you for listening. Bye.